Hey there, and welcome back. So the last 2 weeks have been pretty busy. I've released a whole new version 2.0 of the Livewire UI Components package, and released version 1.1 of the Media Library package. Plus, I am neck deep in creating a visual editor package, and it's going pretty well, but as you'll see, there's still little kinks, and there's still a ways to go. But overall, it's been pretty good, and I'm excited to share my progress with you. So without delay, let's get started. Okay, so first off, we're going to start off with the version 2.0 of the Livewire UI Components package. And first really big thing was adding sort of a glass design system, a little bit similar to Liquid Glass that Apple introduced. I know like Daisy UI has sort of a glass background stuff, but it's never really gelled with it. So I wanted to just create something that was a little bit better. And so there's a lot of control you can have over these different things. The blur, opacity, saturation, border, opacity, and tint. And this is kind of how it would look like. A few more just showing off just what it does. There's also, right now it's only here in this sort of dev test app that I have, but this will be coming once I'm able to release an actual website for Artisan Pack UI. This will definitely be a part of it, where you can come in here and adjust changes that you want for your version of Artisan Pack UI, and you can come in here and change it, and then you'd be able to export it and basically bring it into your own app. We can play around with the blur, the opacity, saturation, and then the tint, and all that fun business. So that's that part. Next up, Mary UI was using Chart.js, and that was good, but I didn't really like the style of those charts. So in 2.0, we've moved over to ApexCharts, just because I think they look a little bit better, have a little bit more style, more interesting things that they do. We also introduced Sparklines for stats, all this great stuff. Added in some enhanced stats as well, including these KPI grids, and even added in some animated value stuff. Pretty simple. And then finally also I went in and made it compatible with Livewire 4, which recently has come out, just so that anybody who wants to use this, including myself, if we're being honest, can take full advantage of Livewire 4 and all the great new features that Caleb Porzio has put into it right out of the box. And then for the media library, is just making sure we had these different components that were ready, for what we're about to talk about with the visual editor, and just adding in a few small things that will work with it, especially like for image blocks and those sorts of things. So that was a pretty simple update. And then finally, we have the visual editor package. This is going to be a very, very time-intense package, obviously. What I'm showing you here is just kind of sort of the end of phase 1, start of phase 2 that I've been working on. This is probably going to take me the better part of all of February to build out. And so some of what you're going to see might look a little broken. It's a peek behind the curtain kind of thing. But don't worry, like when it's fully ready to be released, it should not have any of these issues. But it also admittedly looks similar to the WordPress block editor, just because that's where I'm coming from. And for the most part, I like it. There are some changes that I made, such as, we've selected a block. Now we get these styles over here. And we also we have these options for different screen sizes. Mobile is sort of the default, but then we can also customize it for tablet and then desktop screen sizes. I might add in like extra large and whatnot going forward. We'll see. And then we also have different states. We can define the styling for that. So if you wanted to have a hover state or focus state or active state styling that's different from the default state, you can do that easily. That's something that's not really in the WordPress block editor, or at least when I left WordPress doing that stuff, it wasn't there. Maybe it is there, who knows. But really the focus with this visual editor is to take the good parts of that and then make it better, make it focus on the user experience, obviously make it accessible, baking in accessibility at every step, and making sure you can do things with the keyboard. Those are all very, very important. And so I'm excited, a little bit nervous because it's a big thing, and a lot of what I'm doing really hinges on it. To be honest, a lot of my personal websites that I want to build really hinge on this. So this is something I'm going to probably spend a lot of time on, or I know I will spend a lot of time on, and I want to just make sure I get this right. So it'll be very interesting for you all to see the journey as I build this pretty big package. So that's it for today. What comments or questions or anything do you have? Be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And to follow along with future development updates or to see more videos about web development, web design, Laravel, all that fun stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring the bell for notifications. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.